I am very hungover.
Or I bet you are. Yes.
They're both fucking hungover. Like,
Nice, that's probably fine.
I could actually heal you of that.
Wait, what?
Yes, but why would you?
I think you should probably your suffering will help you to learn from your mistakes.
I don't think that's true.
Your suffering will hopefully help you learn from your
Okay,
mistakes.
so here's the thing.
Tell me about it.
This is approximately the bajillionth time I've been hungover. And I'm planning on doing it again tomorrow and every other day forever.
Well, that seems like a not sustainable lifestyle, but I'm not sure I know you well enough at this point to comment. So
I'm Hamish. Hi. Hello.
Hi Hamish. I do know you in that way. I am a little bit concerned about how you're living your life, Hamish.
What life?
The whole way around and makes a hat.
Yeah, it's magic.
Really?
Yeah.
Like that's how you make a hat?
Yeah. I mean, it's a way to do it.
That's dope.
You just go around in a circle doing that over and over again?
Oh no, you do have to like actually.
Okay, I was like, don't get me wrong, I'm not a knitter. Like, it's very impressive work to me, but that's why I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, this is what it is all along. You've just been too afraid to ask.
Yeah.
It's just hoops and
too
swirls.
afraid. I'm not a knit person. I'll sew some mad shit, but I don't knit.
Alright.
Right. So we come up with a plan. Oh, are you still afraid of the temple, Sven? I know that you've had an intimidating experience there with a god suddenly threatening you.
No, that bit's old.
Well, good. Good. I'm glad that you've overcome your fear.
Alright, so we got a wedding, what, tomorrow?
We have a wedding tomorrow. I have an interview.
Am I invited?
No. I mean, no. It's going to be in the court.
Are we going anyway?
I think we should go anyway.
Yeah.
Commoners are not allowed in a nobleman's wedding.
And certainly not
Several
lord.
court officials, possibly visiting lords and people of status, but there's a good chance that if even other priests, if she wasn't performing the ceremony, she probably wouldn't be there either.
However, her family is common folk. If you
Not
could
anymore.
get in with them before, were they
were
discovered,
they were
landed.
Yeah, they're like the governor of like Albemarle County.
That's
they were
super common.
Super, yeah.
They were discovered to be like distant nobility, so
that's right.
Distantly removed
I
from
forgot we did
emperor.
that.
Yeah,
that
so
was
that's
another
so that's how she's capable of marrying the lord.
Right.
Which we all find ridiculously suspicious, but apparently no one else cares.
Incredibly
so here I sit,
ridiculously
annoyed.
suspicious.
Can we just interrogate her? Is that an option?
Well, I'm on my
We
way.
can interrogate anyone.
Do you have any suggestions for how to broach this topic? Because I have tried to talk with her, and I have been deceived, I think, every time.
So, I'm going to tell you what.
If you could,
I can give you advice on questions to ask, but I'm very easy to lie to.
You are very easy to lie to. You're not wrong.
What?
Did you try to exercise her?
Yes, exactly.
I just get got.
We're all giving you an XP. Everybody gets an XP for that.
For what?
No, you're not.
You're very easy to lie to. No, you're not. Oh, okay.
Nice.
That was very good.
Can you exercise her?
I could.
Have we tried?
If I
Take her for a
knew-
walk around the castle,
Right.
do some weights.
That's when you said it the first time. That's also what I heard. I have a couple of suspicions. I mean, I think.
Also, I have this crown with a rock in it.
I will be. Yes, I think maybe taking that with me. You've just been carrying around.
It's a dope rock.
It is a dope rock.
It is a dope rock. It is.
What kind of rock is it?
It's like a fire opal.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that's not dope. Like, I wouldn't smoke that if I was you.
I tried. You canna.
Damn it.
Yeah.
You two, shut up.
It gets hot and you can't touch it no more.
It could fit up your nostril.
You're killing me, dude.
Yeah, I'm not here because I'm smart. I thought this was China for 2 weeks.
You're not easily lied to, that's for sure.
So,
all right. Hey,
Aye.
Ash. Again, I would like to reiterate that I worry about you. All right. Yeah.
So, here's the
she's
sort of thing you're going
possessed
to want
by
to do.
something. Can you possibly exercise it?
Possibly. It would depend on what it is.
Can you check if there's some magic on this rock?
Didn't we do this already?
Yeah.
I think we did do this already.
We
You're
did,
right.
and that's how we
We
discovered
found
it's like
nothing about the opal.
what's it? It's an oni stone, a kibi stone, a thing.
It's a stone for controlling Kitsune.
Oh yes.
It compels them to help you. It's not controlling. It just compels them to help you.
Because
Do
they're
we know any
attracted to it.
Kitsune?
Well, we suspected that she was a kitsune, and somehow we did not see that she was a kitsune.
Yeah, aren't they fox people?
They are, but they're
They're
able to
fox
disguise
spirits.
themselves.
They're
perfectly
tricksters. They're
fine.
trickster spirits.
Oh, tricksy little devils.
Yeah.
Like leprechauns. That's Irish.
But
That's
It's a ballpark.
I don't know what
but worse,
leprechaun
they
is.
can disguise themselves.
I don't know what leprechaun is.
I don't know why.
It's
you
like a
think
Frenchie.
I know that.
Okay,
very good.
Yeah.
So leprechaun is like
Frenchie.
Frenchy, but it's for people from Ireland.
Are you?
Alright, the next game's gonna be set during the potato
I'm
famine, and you
Scottish.
gotta play your same
Scottish.
character.
Yeah, which is different.
I'm from
Yeah, we need to start doing like bright throughout history, and we get one character from each time has to be in the next.
There we
The
go.
potato
Yeah.
famine.
And then there's Hamish again, inexplicably.
Still not dead.
Oh yeah, I don't think I ever told you that. In the Undead Quest RPG I'm running, which is like, there's a necropocalypse, everyone is undead. There was a Centaur Con man named Hamish at a poker game.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
In the far future.
He was eternal. This is
We
the
have
weird-
our own
this is where the
Stan
wand
Lee.
went in the end.
Anyway.
He got
Yep.
got immediately.
That seems
Aw.
He
right.
just got cleaned out. Like,
R.I.P.
Oh,
But he's
you
very
would.
hard to lie to.
Yeah.
How did he not see through all the bluffs?
he saw through. He knew they were bluffing. They were gonna take his money.
Oh, he was trying to lure them in?
Aye.
Wow.
Didn't work.
No.
Better luck
Anyway.
next time.
Alright, so there's nothing to do with this rock.
We need to figure out other ways we could possibly stop. I mean, I don't know what benefit there would be to stop the. I don't
Yeah,
know
we don't
who
really
benefits
understand
other
why the
than
wedding
her.
is happening.
No.
Is an
The
issue.
Maybe
problem-
this is just a simple tale of a magical woman who wants to make a better life for herself. Nothing nefarious.
I mean, the last time she was
Is
either
it?
lured into
What do you
it.
think I'm gonna say?
Yes.
Yes, you're right. You got it. Problem solved. Everybody gets 10,000
Exactly.
XP. Let's go home.
You
Alright.
Yeah, like,
Alright.
Easy
I'm
money.
calling you
It's-
on your bullshit.
It's Disney Presents.
Either way, as a fucking ninja to the Lord, really not cool with some yokai coming out of nowhere trying to marry him.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether it's a nefarious
Yeah.
plot or not, that is a no-no.
Is
The Lord
there?
has fucking ninjas?
E.
Oh yeah, he's a.
There's not many ninjas left.
So the fire the opal, it would glow in the presence of a kitsune. Would it like
No, they just are. You're like,
they just
like
They're
inexplicably
attracted
attracted to it.
So if you want to do something and you want Kitsune's help, you could show them the opal and they'll be like, okay. They're compelled to help you out because they like the jewel.
So it would track that the original Ronin Lord might have taken her. I mean, if he. Yes. Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, just bring
they
it
are
with you. Be like,
powerful.
hey, do you want this rock? If so, you have to tell me what you're doing and why.
But what does the rock have to do with making him crazy?
Wait, it makes people helpful.
No,
It makes false people
Kitsune.
helpful.
It makes Kitsune.
I don't
So
know
then
if the
we could
Lord
just-
was crazy.
We could
or
literally
if
no one
everybody
is helpful
else was
ever.
under
So
a-
like we could just carry the rock around, and the first person who's helpful, it's that one. No one has helped us.
We know.
You're not wrong.
No,
we know
people
what's her
have
face
helped
is a
you.
Kitsune.
We do.
Yes.
Somebody
we're
helped you?
talking about it.
Well, it has not. It still has not been confirmed. Every time we've checked to see if she's a supernatural thing, nothing has really come back other than vague nonsense from the gods who do not like being helpful.
This is my point. Even the god's not helping you.
Even
Yeah.
the gods do not
We
help.
should find a god Kitsune. Because that way we can show
Well,
him the rock and
technically,
be like, hey.
they are minor gods.
They are. In
Yokai
fact,
or demons, they're still considered like godly creatures.
yeah.
Everything is a god.
That
Yeah,
doesn't
as you
make
suddenly
any
realize-
goddamn sense.
As
Alright.
you look around the shrine and see just all sorts of mumbly
Is
jumble
there, like,
garbage,
there-
everything is a god
yeah.
in Japan.
Well, there's the yokai, which are the sort of god, and then there's the
Yeah.
oni, which are more demon sorts of things. Ghosts.
But they can all of them gain power through worship.
And
technically.
Oni are also what the ancient Japanese used to think like orcs were, until there was like kind of dispelled
Well,
by
yeah,
accepting
that's
Orson.
terribly
Right.
racist. They look
but-
like trolls.
That's true.
Have you seen Japanese illustrations?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have
Okay.
you seen Japanese illustrations? They look a lot like orcs.
this is very
And
true.
they're all trolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll just get this show on the road. You go interrogate that biddy.
Good lord. Good lord.
Take the jewel with you and see what happens
Yeah,
when
it can't
either one of
hurt.
them is around it.
Yeah.
I kind of like it, but I'm not a fox person, so you can have it. It's okay.
It's also broken.
You are also
Hey,
the
the
crown,
crown
not
or
the
something.
jewel. The crown is broken.
All right. Well,
right.
Damn
So,
it, you're a Kitsune. Son of a bitch, it was you all along.
no, I just want to sell that for opium now.
That's not helpful.
after the crown broke, maybe the crown needs to be reforged.
Oh yeah, can we do that? Do we know a blacksmith?
There are blacksmiths in town, but I mean,
I
this
used to
is
know a blacksmith.
a magical item.
Oh.
Chio, I hold the rock in your face. Chio, help me find the blacksmith.
Well, she's Chio. That's terribly racist.
See?
What do you
Not
think we
helpful.
all look the
Not
same?
helping. You're not a Kitsune. You help me find a blacksmith.
Ein Arrow.
See?
Stop being stupid.
It works.
Yeah, it does work.
No one here's Kitsunes.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Yeah, we know that.
All are.
Yeah, everyone's a Kitsune. That's
Yeah.
a plot twist.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Here you
Help me find
It really only works if you hit
a
him
back
over the head.
scratcher.
go. No,
Are you sure?
I won't.
There are several blacksmiths
scratch
in
me
town,
back?
but
Yes.
It's
But-
really itchy.
I do.
None of them are like
Okay.
magical.
that's the
Got
problem.
him!
I mean, I could.
They're not gonna have a way to repair this magic crown.
I could attempt to do it myself, but I don't even know what I would need to channel in order to do that.
You're also not a blacksmith.
I'm also definitely not a blacksmith.
Beat him
So.
up.
Not this time.
God, I had a perfect team for this one time.
Back in
Yeah, at
the day.
one point, goddamn it, if my old friends were here.
I know, right?
Aww,
Would have been nice.
Yep.
the old crowd.
There's a Native American one.
Yeah.
I don't agree
Except
with
for
you.
Sven,
Won't
you guys
fucking
suck.
disappear.
Sven only doesn't suck because
Go.
he drinks with me.
That's well, I suppose that's fair. You
Alright,
can
so I
have that
guess
kind
just
of
take the opal
relationship.
with you.
Yeah.
I guess.
I'm telling
We
you.
gotta take the whole thing with you. Like the
Well,
crown is
yeah.
broken in like a different part.
Have you seen the
I
size
do
of their
carry
fucking
around-
sleeves?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
So
I was just stating for the record, you'd have to take the whole thing, but yes, you could
I
definitely
do have
so.
like a bag. That,
Yeah, it's
I
also
have to
like
carry around with all my
yay
gear in
big.
it.
It's not giant.
It's broken.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the first person who's helpful to you, that's definitely a Kitsune.
Yeah. And then we can use them as
rule
a,
doesn't apply to them because other people have been helpful for them.
I haven't seen that.
That's true.
Yeah, I have not
She
borne
is
witness.
a fairly established member of the community as a
Yeah.
fucking shrine maiden, and I'm on the court.
She's about to get a whole bunch of honor in the community for
Sounds like-
officiating this wedding.
Yeah, it's true.
Which I have very mixed feelings about. I
Your
was just gonna
descriptions
do a
of other
court
people,
blessing.
your descriptions of
God
other
damn
people helping you sounds a lot like they're giving you stuff to do, which is not helping.
it.
That is also true.
This is Japanese society. It's
That's
one
how
and
you
the
get
same.
ahead.
Yeah.
It's
Is
one
it?
and the same.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah,
You
you
work
do enough
yourself
stuff
to
till you're the guy who
exhaustion.
can give people stuff to do.
Wait, no, that's true. The one thing
Yeah.
I did do for somebody else, the
We
second
made
they
no
asked me without
progress.
thinking about it, I did make a lot of money.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Hey,
Wait, you have
yeah.
money?
he still got money.
And where do you think the opium comes from? Where do you think? You're just
Focus.
finding sake on the beach?
Coming from the
Yeah,
sky.
I killed that guy and we got money.
Oh, nice.
Remember where I killed that guy?
No.
He wasn't there, remember?
Yeah, I was sleeping.
I told you this though.
Oh yeah.
Remember
yeah,
we
yeah, yeah.
investigated
when
that
I-
headless guy?
Remember when we were trying to figure out who it was and it was me the whole time?
Oh yeah. Yeah. That was good times.
Anyway,
It was way simpler.
we've made
That
no
was
we've made no
yesterday.
progress.
Yeah.
It was like 2 days ago.
That was not long
It's
ago.
like a week ago.
Okay, well, when you go to have your interview with the couple, when you're done,
Mm-hmm.
give me the crown, and I will take it when I distract the parents.
All right.
Wait.
All right.
I guess that's what we're doing then.
I
Let's
got
do
an
something.
idea.
Who wants to go?
Who? Oh, with me to
No,
the
I mean, just
palace,
who
or
wants to
just
go
in
first on
general?
the
Someone else.
laundry
someone
list of
else,
things?
Yeah, because I need to do one more thing before I go and interview the couple.
I mean,
so.
I don't really have anything else to do because I'm not getting any instructions, so.
I'm gonna go find a blacksmith.
You could also attend court.
Well, yeah, but that's part of my job. So
Yeah, I'm saying.
I'm totally gonna attend court because I've got nothing else to do. Like,
All right, put a pause on that because there's something that's going to happen in court that you want to
Oh,
be there for.
wonderful! Excellent.
You want to find a blacksmith.
I want to find
I
an
always
occult
go to
blacksmith.
court.
All right,
Yeah,
how
this
you going to go
fucking
about that?
Fortunately, I just took another rank in Streetwise.
Fortunately,
Start
there's no
beating the
such
streets
thing as the
then.
I
occult
will.
in Japan.
I will assist for one blue die.
Dope.
Wait, what about the old dude that you were on
difficulty
good terms
2
with?
Nice.
His little shrine.
Oh.
Wouldn't he possibly know what to do with the crown?
I mean,
Why didn't we take it to him?
because it's only open once a year for a day.
No, his is
His is open
his is
all the
open
time.
all the time.
Yeah,
The other
it's
one
just-
that's only open once a year.
Yeah,
Well,
and
that's not great.
That's why most people go to that one because it's only open once a
I
year.
fail.
Well, and there are certain things that there are certain
God,
things
you
that
just-
only a Buddhist
You
priest
start
can
yelling
help
at
us
people
with.
on
I
the
know, but
street,
he's saying like he
and
might be able
that
to
does not
help.
get you
Yeah.
anywhere.
Old dude who's
That's
seen fucking
unfortunate.
everything.
We found
That's true.
found a farrier, swordsmith, an armorsmith,
And you got a hot lead on a sweet noodle place.
industrial blacksmith, regular blacksmith, apprentice, journeyman. No occult blacksmith though.
That's
R.I.P.
terrible.
You got a
dude.
blacksmith who's an uncle because they misunderstood what you were saying.
That does make sense.
Yeah, an uncle blacksmith.
Uncle
Yeah.
blacksmith.
Nice.
And we went and drank with that guy.
Nice.
He seemed cool.
He will drink with you.
Sweet.
Yeah, we
Okay.
drink with
I
that guy.
bet. You guys spend most of your days just drinking with the locals.
I mean, that's ingratiating themselves slowly with them.
Yeah. Oh, I approve of
It
this.
is a good
Someone's
point, though.
gotta
We
not
could go
hate
to the
these guys.
other shrine person, because, frankly, our shrine person doesn't seem like the gods like him a lot.
And somewhere across the city, Makuro shudders.
Okay. But we should,
Annoyed slightly.
talking about raising
Mhm.
pints. Drink a little bit more.
Yeah.
Raise one more pint,
Okay.
and then we'll go.
Well, one of the things
Okay.
you guys know is that there's never a shortage of booze at Shinto shrines.
What?
Well, it's a Buddhist shrine that they'd be going to.
I'm Shinto now.
You're right.
It just happened.
Yeah. I would have.
Yeah,
the
outside of her
Shinto
shrine, it's just like
would.
walls of like giant sake jugs with like the advertisement for the brewery on them.
Because it's used in like every
Everything.
ceremony. There's gonna be.
That's why the
9
Shinto is the
cups.
religion of happy events and Buddhism is the religion of sad events.
Yeah. That's where all the funerals are Buddhist. All
Yes.
the weddings are
Let's go over
Shinto.
there.
Okay.
All right, so you go over there. It's in the nice part of town. People go out of their way to not see you guys as best as possible.
I'm very big.
Yes, like they cross the street type stuff.
Nice.
You get there. It's a very humble shrine. It's well maintained, but there's just not a lot of people there. And then you see one, like, tall, even for you, like orc, old man with like a Fu Manchu to the floor, just
Hell
like
yeah.
sweeping, and he just waves at you guys, like friendly.
All right.
People don't do that often. That's pretty
I'm
exciting.
gonna ask one question first, but then I have a follow-up, completely unrelated question. Excuse me, sir. Are you cleaning this house?
Well, theoretically, yes, but it's a temple. I do live here.
Is that like a divine mandate kind of thing, or?
No, it's just a cleanliness thing.
Okay, cool. Glad we're on the same page there. Next thing, I have this weird rock in a crown. Can you help?
I thought we gave it. Never mind.
No, we're backtracking on that.
Okay.
We're
Flashback.
I haven't
Yeah.
left yet.
Yeah.
For the
So he's gonna
palace.
take a look at it.
Yeah.
What's relevant? All right, here we go. This is a relevant skill he can roll.
Would he be trying to deceive you all?
Nope, he's trying to figure it out.
Nice.
That's
Aw.
nice.
I mean, he is a cool dude.
Whoa.
He's helping us.
Oh, shite.
It's him. We found
Do
him.
you want this rock, sir?
I'll kill you.
Oh,
Shut
man.
up. For 5 minutes. Can you not be yourself?
Well, surreptitious.
So he takes it, looks over a second, and says, "Oh yeah, this is one of those things they use to control Kitsune, right?"
Is it?
I do.
Yeah, I think.
I lean like way
I mean,
over.
this is Shinto, and I'm a Buddhist, but that's at least what I understand. He
Don't
like
waste all
tosses
your
it
good
back to you.
rolls, man.
Don't
Check
let
to
us-
see if he has a table up. Like,
I'm not
looking
roll for
behind him.
anything. That's the 4th triumph.
That food on chew. Is that
The dice give me a
Foxy,
best
If
thing.
we
He like
roll something
flicks
and
it,
I double
and
triumph,
like you know,
that should
like
be the
wicks
next
out and falls back into place.
one.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Double success. Super success. Flip a light
so
side point.
what,
Every so often.
The ultimate beating down.
What? Why would somebody have this on a crazy kangaroo card out in the forest?
A very specific
That
random
is
question.
very specific.
I don't know.
So they're used to control Kitsune.
Yeah. Well, control's strong. Compel them to help you.
Okay.
Bribe, possibly.
You couldn't be like, "Hey, kill yourself," but you could be like, "Hey, help me do something."
She's
Chill
not
guy.
the damn Kitsune.
Who is?
She's controlling the one, or was.
Oh, the fat dude.
I
I don't know. That would be a little weird.
What
Is
do you
this
mean?
magical of any kin?
Well, so much as far as you believe in magic.
Like she's
I know magic is a thing.
Well, Buddhism does not allow for magic.
That's just dumb, though. Like, you can watch it go other places.
There's a
Native
reasonable and
American
earthly
grow
explanation
a
for
thorn
everything.
forest around 4 people.
How's that?
There's a
True.
reasonable and earthly explanation for everything.
Aye.
Nano-
Yes, and it's magic.
Nanobots.
Oops.
Yeah, our world is naturally magical, so you take it as normal, but it's fucking magic.
Yeah.
That is true. Yeah, that's weird.
It was
that gets
Numenera the whole
complicated.
time.
Awesome.
Meditation will provide you the answer on what you deem to be quote unquote magical.
Okay.
Yikes.
In that case, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
And meditate on what this was most recently used for.
Damn, I thought you were going to say this dick.
Oh no,
Like,
on
not
this
this time.
deep-
That's
This is
not
the
really-
one guy who's been nice to you.
Yeah, I'm trying to encourage this sort of
The
behavior.
one guy who immediately was like, "Get your filthy bodies out of my presence."
I
Yeah.
said that in English. He doesn't speak that language.
That's
No, he's
right.
not.
So yeah, I'm going to ask if you could kindly meditate upon what this was most recently used for, and the whole help me out bit.
Yeah,
Oh,
he will do so
man.
later today when he does his meditations.
All right, thanks.
Excellent.
I have questions.
Yeah.
Is this
He like leans against his like broom.
like while I'm saying this, I'm like pouring something from a tap to drink from, or I come back out from the shrine where I've acquired sake. I have questions. Is this rock is this artifact something you would have to make, or like find? Do you have to go somewhere to find it? What is the provenance of it? Like, how difficult is this thing to acquire?
Well, all right. So I'm no Shinto expert. Obviously, I chose a different path in life, but I mean, obviously, I believe in some of the tenets of Shintoism, so I can tell you what I know about it. I can tell you that the crown piece that's around it is completely irrelevant. That's man-made. There's no magic inherent in that. It's the rock itself that possesses the magic,
Excellent. Fantastic.
and that it compels Kitsune to help you.
This is like the only rock. Is there like a pile of them?
Throughout time and history, they talk about them, but they never specify if it's a single one or there are others. It's not like the Legend of the Dragon Bones, where we know exactly how many there were.
How many dragon bones is there?
Well, there were 7 dragons.
So all
However
the
many
bones that make
bones
up
you can
those
fit
7
inside
dragons,
7
I guess.
dragons.
So like 18 bones.
Like this one, got him.
I did. You got me.
Hey.
You got me. You didn't understand it because it was English, but you got me real good.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
Yeah. I forgot my follow-up question. Bye.
I'll just go back to sweeping.
Bye.
We go back.
Yep.
Didn't find nothing. Here's your rock.
No, we gotta leave the rock with him.
Oh, okay.
No, he just was going to meditate on. He's going to
He's
essentially
going to
think
think-
about why this.
Oh,
was coming
sweet.
to
All
pass.
right. Here's your
He's
rock.
not taking the rock with him.
Here's my rock. Actually, it's
Hmm.
mine for the record.
So
Shiny.
Aye.
interesting. My new theory in this case.
We relate the details of our encounter in a wildly inaccurate fashion, and you see through our mendacity. You get a perfect picture of what
Let me
Yep.
look through this
So,
Caucasian
given that you
nonsense.
know the guy and are friends with him, here's probably what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Seeing through the bullshit, sifting.
It's not bullshit, it's just total miscommunication.
This is probably true. You're not meaning to
We're
be
not
difficult.
trying to
You
lie. We're just.
are.
I'm
They
dumb.
don't know what
I
they're
was,
doing.
but I'm bad at it, so.
Yeah.
Bless.
I'm doing
You
my
can't
best.
lie to Hamish.
That's true. I can't lie to anyone. I'm not very good at it.
Oh, sees right through you.
Anyway.
So, if she on every time that I have tried has passed my supernatural test, then it must be someone around her.
I think Mr. Lord is a fox person.
The Lord is not a Kitsune.
We're going to go to court.
How would you know?
Okay, so you're sitting in court.
Here we go.
It's normal.
Tom is like, I have things for you to fucking learn. Let's go.
Unless the Lord's been replaced by a Kitsune person.
No, the Lord, he's looking good these days. Like, he's looking younger than ever. His hair's darker color than it normally is, but obviously he's been dyeing it for the wedding, of course.
Yeah.
He looks like a man who's in love. Like, The years have appeared to come off, and he's not so
gross.
frail.
Yeah, that's
Um,
natural.
He's on the court. You're in the back. It's a normal court docket, whatever. But there's one piece of interesting thing. You notice that Wayland is there, which means that obviously some European has to talk to the Lord, as he's the best translator. So, you're obviously keeping your eyes on him the whole time, like waiting for that moment, because it's the only interesting piece other than the flow of rice grain.
Yeah, and whatever.
So he brings this guy you've never seen before up before the Lord. He says, "Excuse me, your lordship. I bring this guy."
You have to trail in
I from a strange land called America. You see, he's got some business here to conduct. He has this piece of paper from Sino Takamura in the Emperor's cabinet that says that he is allowed to conduct said business within our area. You see, he's searching for a known criminal from America. And the Lord's just like, I don't give a crap. Get out of here. Like, I got better things to do. It's my wedding tomorrow than listen to your crap. The guy wears like a bowler hat. He's got like a handlebar mustache. He's just a very dapper looking gentleman.
Out of game is this what's his face?
No.
That whose son went off.
No.
Okay,
You don't know.
just making sure. I said out
No,
of game.
I can unequivocally for out of character knowledge, no, it is not.
Disappointment.
But they do hang around after court if you want to talk to them.
Please do.
Yeah.
You have a funny feeling that American criminal seems like me.
Yeah, in my head,
American
criminal
criminal.
white guys from America area in this region.
Yep.
I wonder how many there could be.
I mean, you're a Scot, so maybe it's not you.
He's not a man.
You've just you've just done
Anyway.
crime in America.
Hey.
So yeah, I'm gonna go up to
A
them.
man with a bowler hat and a mustache appears.
So Waylon will translate between the two of you
Yes,
seamlessly, so you
Mhm.
can just talk to him directly. Essentially.
Yellow exclamation
Yeah.
point over his head.
Talk to
know,
this NPC.
Greetings.
Deal with their shit.
Do you have
Hello,
any?
he like tips his hat to you, which is like a weird custom you don't understand.
I'm not even gonna pay attention to any of that shit. I don't care.
He's got like a very shiny star on his jacket.
Interesting. I mean,
Um,
did you say shiny or shoddy?
Shiny.
shiny.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm very deaf to
He
No, it's
said-
fine. It's made of metal.
He said shitty.
His shitty,
Um,
shitty star just like on his chest.
You know, what is your name, sir?
My name is Jeffrey Sageholm, and I'm from the Pinkerton Detective Agency,
Hey, that's fun.
the world's most foremost detective agency.
They're
for
also union
apprehending
busters, so
criminals.
I would
They all say that though.
take you out.
And
Yeah,
who
it's
is
true.
it that you're looking for in our fair town?
I'm after one Hamish for crimes.
My last name's Mackenzie.
Oh,
Hamish Mackenzie.
He's not going to say your last name because he doesn't think that she knows who you are. Like, he'll produce a document that looks like squiggles to you,
Yeah.
but clearly is some sort of an
I
important
recognize the
document.
word Hamish, and there's only gotta be one motherfucker with that name.
A charcoal sketch of Hamish in which he is way more handsome than
Yes,
the
that
others.
also. There is a likeness that is clearly a centaur man, but
Yeah,
And there the
obviously.
resemblance ends.
yes.
Like a William
Oh, you're
Wallace
looking
type
at
with
it.
floating
Uh-huh.
hair.
Well,
Do you have any information for me about the whereabouts of this man?
No.
Oh,
Where-
this man was there.
Why would someone like that even be here?
Well, all I know is that I've been tracking this felon around the world, and this is where my information tells me he is.
Yikes.
What has he
What
done?
did you do?
Well, he's committed fraud, forgery, theft. He
I was
has
there for
committed
some of
several
that,
illegal
actually.
marriages, both officiating and being part of.
Nice.
And he's wanted for murder.
What?
I mean, this doesn't
Who'd
shock
you
me
murder
at all.
now?
I'm not entirely sure, but I don't
I'm gonna
doubt
knit
it.
my eyebrows and just be like, I hope you find him, or at the very least, I hope you don't find him here.
Well,
Like,
only time will tell.
Hmm.
Damn it,
I want you to roll me
Hamish.
something before we finish this conversation up.
Some kind of
Deception?
deception.
No, not that.
Ooh. Are you doing vigilance?
Yeah, roll me vigilance.
alright. What's
Interesting. What's your passive
Vigilance
perception?
Will. Okay, yes,
Yeah.
I only have. Alright, so there's 2 yellows.
It's against one person.
Ooh, would that be? I mean, would it be perception or would it be vigilance?
It's vigilance.
Okay. I think you're kind
You
of.
win.
Yeah, success with 2 advantage.
You notice something off about his pistols that he's wearing, like in his holsters.
Mm-hmm.
Like the material of the handles is something you've only seen in like the Lord's sword. which you know is like some ancient sword knit from dragon bone that has been handed down generation to generation.
So these are clearly some like really extravagant type enchanted like weapons.
Maybe you should ask him.
All right, I'll pretend.
Flirt,
like I
they
know
like that.
This is not a honeypot ninja. This is.
Do it, come on.
I'm gonna pretend to like be, surprised a little bit by his guns. I might the shiny, reflective stand out. What the fuck, Hamish? What making faces at me? What incredible guns you have.
Decimal X's.
No, he's actually kind of like a weedy, like not very strong guy.
Yeah.
He like pulls out one of them, like does like a flourish, and then like presents it to you, like handle
Wow.
first.
I'm
Switch
definitely
right
gonna
up.
take it,
Yeah.
investigate. Like,
Yeah,
what the hell
it
is
looks to
this?
be dragon bone.
Gosh, the things y'all do.
Wow,
are
that's got to be
best.
impressive.
Well, you know what? You only see dragon bone on the market once in a lifetime.
Would we be like offended about that just because our emperor is
No.
technically a dragon? Like, would
No,
we be-
China's
Ours,
emperor is a
China.
dragon.
Oh, I thought
Your
it was
emperor
Japan.
is a human.
Oh, okay.
Or
I thought we talked about this
Kitsune.
for the longest time.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's China. The Chinese dragon is the emperor.
No, our Lord
okay.
might
Because he's
be
crawling
Kitsune.
around the
Yes.
pagoda
Wait,
inside
unless
the hidden
the,
city.
Goes
the
all the way to the
emperor
top.
Yeah, but I just meant like
would
I thought
benefit
Japan.
No,
from
Japan was
Lord
liberated
being
from the dragons.
brought
That's the
in
myth
by
of the
s-
seven dragons. You don't
Oh.
bother to investigate when I presented
Oh
it.
boy.
Oh, okay.
But you would know, yeah. So the myth of the seven dragons is that Japan was ruled by seven different dragons. There was a hero of the story, Shiakage, who went to the dragon in the north in Hokkaido and was like, "Hey, I'll become your minister, your like number one minister, and help you conquer all the other dragons so we can unite Japan." Dragon was like, "That's dope."
The 5 shoguns, or the 7 shoguns.
He's like, "That's dope. Let me give you something to help you defeat the other dragons." So he like smacked his head on the wall and a piece of him came off. And it's like, here's a tooth. This will kill dragons. Guy was like, "That's
Oh.
dope."
That sounds familiar.
He forged it into a sword. He went and killed the other 6 dragons. And then he took the bones and the scales from the other dragons and forged enough swords to make an army. And they went north and they were like, "Yeah, we conquered all the other dragons for you." And then a dragon of Hokkaido was like, "That's dope." And he's like, "Psych, I'm betraying you now," and killed them. And that's how the last dragon died. And he became the first emperor of Japan.
Okay, so our emperor is like legitimately a dragon killer.
Yes, a descendant of a dragon killer.
Okay.
Fuck. Well.
But it's not an unbroken dynasty. There were periods of time where the emperor was basically a figurehead and there was a shogun who was
Yeah.
ruling. Yeah.
I was gonna say it's
Okay.
real fucked
Well, I
up.
thought we were saying that the
also
shogun
call
was
it
a dragon. Like
No.
that was our thing. Okay.
Well, it was only sort of a dragon.
It was
So are
also
we under
being
the
a
ruling
dick,
of China?
It was being
so-
real
No.
mean.
Okay.
I feel like
It's
it's
just your next door neighbor.
Oh, okay.
Essentially, your next door neighbor. There's a sea in between.
Well,
but-
yeah. Like,
Yeah.
they've never had good relationships anyway. Okay, so
The ocean doesn't
Where would you-
exist.
this is incredible. Where did you get something like
Landbridge.
this?
I
back
found
in
them in a
time.
little town in the middle of nowhere in America.
Someone stole De La Cruce's guns.
Oh, would you recognize these guns, Hamish?
I don't
I mean,
know.
you're
I
not
can't see
there,
them.
yeah.
They're
And
far
if you
away.
did, it would be the last thing you ever saw.
Yikes. What happened to De La Cruces?
Do we know that this isn't De La Cruces?
We don't.
Well, I mean, he did give
Maybe
a
in
name.
disguise.
I think
said
he
He
said
did give his
a
name,
human,
and it was
right?
not De La
He
Cruce's.
said it was a man.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
also said man, not
I
elf.
don't know.
I did say human, not man.
Yeah, so it can't be De La Cruce's. Anyway,
Could be.
Hey, Will, what do I do now?
What? You asked about his
Look here,
guns. He's
Mr.
looking for Hamish.
Yeah.
You got all the information you can from him.
Yeah, but
At
Mr.
least from that
Mr. Shows
guy.
no encounter.
Tell him that you heard tell of a centaur con man in a town that is not this one, so that he goes there.
Yeah.
You just want to get him the fuck out of town. All
God
right.
damn it, that was so easy for me. You're right.
That's right.
Will, help me. I've heard tell of a centaur. I have no idea of the name, but what town is what's her face from?
I did not write that down. What
I don't think I ever said.
Is Saki
Fuck.
show from?
Whatever town that would be.
Sure.
When she told us where she was from, we probably knew.
Well, and yeah,
Um,
you looked up all of her records.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
yeah,
you would
that's
know.
our
Yes.
information.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm not going to contest you on that point.
yeah, I'll tell him whatever it's called.
It's just like the first town you could think of. You're like, fuck, throwing this down to the
No,
wall.
I got
it.
Bye.
Pretty
I heard tell of a con man
Pretty
in Lynchburg.
Kind of.
Yeah, you essentially have sent him a day's ride away. I think he'll come back.
I know, but just
Roll coercion.
oh, coercion.
Coercion?
Fuck, what's coercion?
You're lying to him. You did not heard that there's a centaur con man in that town.
How is that not deception,
It's
though?
deception.
Alright,
I
deception.
think we meant deception.
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
Korsha would be like, "You go to fucking Lynchburg. You don't come back."
Yes.
His vigilance is
The vigilance of a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
2 red.
Alright, seems fine. What? Why
Triumph, motherfucker, but I still failed. Damn.
Wait, what?
I got a triumph,
And a fail.
And a failure.
2 fails.
Triumph.
I get a triumph, a failure, and then
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So he'll take that under advisement and check into it when he can.
Alright.
But
What's
until
the
then, he's
triumph?
gotta run down his actual leads that he's got that brought him here.
Okay. Well, what else
What's your
What's- yeah,
triumph?
what's
You
the
gotta pick your triumph.
do I do? Oh,
Can he give you other information?
yeah, like who his leads are, like who
Or where
brought
he's
him
getting
here?
this information?
Yeah, who
Who
brought
are the
him here?
witnesses?
Yeah.
He was sent here by Saigo Takamori, who's one of the advisors to the emperor.
Of China.
No, of Japan.
Okay.
Your emperor.
You guys keep going back and forth talking about dragon emperors and non.
Your
You guys
emperor.
be more specific.
Okay.
All right.
That's why he's got the piece of paper that says that you can actually read this piece of paper because it's in Japanese. This guy's important. Let him do whatever he wants to do.
All right.
Interesting. I mean, I guess we are pretty pro-West country now. Ugh.
Yeah, but we're not.
Good
Our
radio.
town doesn't want to be.
No. That's the seed of the whole Meiji rebellion and whatnot.
I guess I'll just do like a short bow. And,
He'll extend
luck.
a dinner invitation to you.
Ooh.
oh, okay.
Not like that. Just like you're the only person who's talked to him.
Yeah,
Bounce.
I'll take it. Yeah.
Okay.
For when?
Anytime you want.
Is that
You
not
stay at the house of the Eternal
appropriate?
Lotus.
I mean,
Yeah, we've
Oh
been there
wow,
before.
that's. We didn't put
we
the map
have
out
done
today.
this before.
That's the
We'll talk
reputable
about
place, not the
what?
All
the
right,
house of the 500 girls.
That camp don't
Yeah,
work
that's
right
what I
now.
mean. I was
Yeah.
like, wait a minute.
No, I know what you were thinking. That's why I said it's
Yeah.
the reputable one.
That's the
Um,
orgy camp.
Would you perchance be
It
perhaps
would be a better
interested
time,
in
like
attending
tonight
dinner
or after the wedding.
at
That's kinda
Hooters with
screwed.
me?
The wedding after the wedding.
Oh yeah, after the wedding.
All right.
I mean,
have
he's
to
watching.
choose
He said
one
he's
coupon.
scheduled for it. It's
Yeah,
not like he's
there
got a lot of
must be
visitors.
two
Day
entrees,
after tomorrow then,
so-
for the wedding. All right, cool beans.
The bounty hunter doth merrily extend his invitation to Jan Hooters.
Should have named it Hooters.
Anyway.
All you have to do is pay for
All right,
the
so Shrine Maiden
dinner.
arrives at the castle to talk to the potential bridegroom.
Yikes.
Part 1.
Part one.
Who would you like to speak to first?
Book 1.
Well, I don't. There's also a priest involved with most of these weddings, and I'm sure that he would talk to the.
Well, you are the
Lord.
priest equivalent.
I am.
There is gender equality.
Big priest energy.
What? Blah blah blah.
Yes.
Alright. Well, the emperor has been married before, so he is well advised of his marital
You mean
responsibilities.
the Daimyo?
Yes, the
Yes.
daimyo.
Yes,
So,
he does know what his duties are.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he is
The
looking
answer
forward to
is nothing. Like you're just all you do is bang, and that is your contribution to the relationship.
Got him.
So I guess Saki shall we just discuss let's talk before the marriage.
Right. So you get led into a room with her and the shogun to the daimyo, Hoshikanko,
Mm-hmm.
who's kind of like there to like mediate the situation.
Is this the female?
Yes, the
Okay,
female elf
advisor.
who
I was
doesn't
gonna say,
have proper ears.
damn it! I was gonna say, oh, we cannot have some sort of men in the room while
Nope.
we discuss this.
She is a woman, unabashedly so.
Alright, well, let me switch tactics in that case.
And tea is served.
What kind
Excellent.
of tea? Who are we gossiping about?
Yeah?
Boys.
Spill it. Spill the tea, bitch. Okay.
The shrine mating in.
Informal Japanese. Spill that tea, bitch.
Spill that tea, bitch. Alright. I mean, I go ahead and say that the Daigaku, which is the text most often given to brides, is utter nonsense. So I'm not going to talk about any of that. What sort of relationships? Like, what do you have? Your parents? They're both still alive, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
False.
Shit. Trying to get context for who this chick actually is. I want to be able to like. Hold on. Shit. I have to look up information on the fly. I'm very sorry. Because I.
Hint, Tom.
I'm not giving you a hint.
Give us a
Not to the
hint.
meta plot.
I want to know what a kitsune's weaknesses are, so if I can like slip it into her tea, I'm gonna do that.
The rock in there.
Put the rock in her tea.
It's like a
It's not subtle at all.
It's like a
Like,
fucking
oh, allow
point-and-click
me.
adventure open here.
Uh-huh.
Use rock.
This is a
On what,
point-and-click
tea?
adventure
All right.
story. And get the rock from your inventory and click on the tea glass.
Yep.
But here's the thing, though. If she's the kitsune, what would that have to do
Oh.
with anything?
Ooh, a lot. Oh shit.
Yeah, it generally ends poorly
Like a
for
lot,
anybody
a
who marries a
lot.
kitsune.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
part of it is
shouldn't be a hurry.
some rewards the honest, pious, hardworking, or poor. Others manipulate powerful leaders to evil, and still others are given to arson, murder, and rape. So
Dude, they sound dope.
her former boss, who
Trying to hang out with
was
this chick.
not into the
Gamora, yes.
yeah, who's not into the daimyo. That yeah. Oh. Well. Oh well.
What would she get entangled with the Ronin then? Was that
By accident. I mean,
She was
if
just
she
on her way
really
to seduce
was on
shit and
her,
just
yeah, like
got
she
caught
was.
up in
Maybe
some
she was
bullshit?
just visiting her parents and got caught up in their whole
Kitsune
thing,
don't
and
just
he
tend to-
happened to have the crown, or if he happened to have the stone.
That would explain why she was all snuggled up with him, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and seemed genuinely weirded
Yeah,
out.
I think she's a fox person, so I think you should just go ahead and whip it out and compel her.
Okay.
The power of the stone compels you to leave.
Yeah.
Just pelts her in the face with it.
Ah! Yeah, ouch! Bad kitty.
So they, I
Kill
mean, they
everyone.
drain
Yeah.
chi from
They will
living
kill the
beings
Kitsune.
through sex or stealing breath, which I imagine.
Is that not the same action?
It's the same
Hey.
thing.
So let's just fucking how do you exercise a
damn
kitsune?
it.
Let's go with that. If it works, then we know she's won. If it doesn't work, then we've got more shit to figure out. Like,
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that.
also, I am not immediately gonna go to you. I'm not gonna immediately. warn you about this.
Nice.
For one reason, I am the only person who's talked to him. He might be curious as to why I want to know,
Yep.
and I don't want him to follow me
Yep.
to you guys.
I got
so
you.
I'm not going to you guys probably until after I have dinner
All
with him.
right.
And kill him.
I don't know if he's that smart, but alright.
But
Yeah, no, you're-
she's a ninja. She's
You're
gonna
completely
cover her
reasonable
tracks.
thinking that. I'm just thinking to myself, like, I don't know if he's that smart.
She
Okay.
does not take any chances.
Play-
Like,
So, but a blessed
Shio
or
is playing
magical
four-dimensional
weapon
chess at all
can
times.
have
Mhm.
effect on
But can't touch another human.
Correct.
no.
The
So-
only magical weapon you know about is the Lord Sword.
And
I
it is
can't.
magical.
It can't be like a blessed. Like I am a priestess.
You could try.
She
I'm
can't,
really
like,
trying, baby.
Do it.
Have the gods been particularly helpful?
No,
She can't do
not
like a
at
s-
all.
She can't do like a strip or something. She can't.
She could try. It's also no guarantee that like
but it's not.
it would be like a
yeah.
physical manifestation to know if it worked until you stabbed her. So you got to real commit to the bit on that.
I mean, eventually I'll have to exercise her because that's the only thing. Like,
All right, here's
killing
the
a
only
kitsune
option.
is
The only option
impossible,
is to
apparently.
seduce the gun guy, take his pistol, and shoot her.
Oh
His
my
pistols are a magical
God.
weapon.
Yeah, I'm like, it looks like
Oh,
that's.
you know that. Though.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, like, if I find this information, I'll be like, all right, here's the goal. It'll
Well, we-
unfortunately be after the wedding.
If we take a 5-minute break and come back to it, would that help?
Yeah,
Let's do that.
probably.
Yeah.
Take our break
I'm
now.
sorry.
Yeah, that would be-
Not Amy.
Then you bombed the Russians?
If that's what you want to call
Word
it.
to your mother. Alright.
All right.
thank God
So
for
we are back
In an intimately
in the
small
court.
room with 3 women.
Yes.
Three women.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
There are 3 women in the room.
The priestess and
Shogun's a woman?
lady.
Yeah, okay.
Remember,
Shogun
she's
is not the daimyo, got it.
Right. Well, before the wedding tomorrow, of course, we perform a purification ritual. Now, this is going to be fun, if maybe a little bit embarrassing. So it's just going to be the 3 of us for this purification ritual. Shogun, actually, if you wouldn't if you would mind being simply an observer
Yeah.
for this rather than. Of
You
course,
know she's
taking
married, so
part.
like she back up everything you're saying.
Yeah.
At least so far.
When it turns from 3 sips to 3 casks, you might change your mind.
We'll see what happens.
All right. So first, I'm going to take. Oh boy. To figure out how to introduce the stone the right way. You know what? I think I'm gonna start. I'm gonna bring in the sake. I think we're gonna get that process started.
Okay.
And I'm going to. So first we start with 3 cups. I know that it seemed 3 sips for the wedding, 3 cups for the purification ceremony.
You get like a raised eyebrow from the shogun, but she doesn't say anything.
She's
like,
I am projecting.
Maybe that's how you do it.
Please trust me.
She's like, I had a simple wedding, but maybe this is how daimyos have weddings. I don't know.
Yeah, this is. I mean, because this is the wedding of the daimyo, we need to. It's going to be pulling out of all of the stops. This is going to be sort of an all night thing.
As is
As
the
you see
wedding
the
night.
gears turn in the shogun's mind, like I should have declined this invitation.
We can call it. Like, what time is it now? Like,
It's like afternoon.
okay. Oh yeah. No, we can call it off at midnight. This is fine. Yeah.
I should have declined this invitation.
Yeah.
Go home.
Welcome. You're not going back to your
A
children's
giant
night.
like sweat bubble.
Shit. All right.
Fuck
So.
this job.
All right. So first the 3 cups. Is there any way that I could like perform a sleight of hand so I'm not drinking as much as she is?
Yeah.
It's called skullduggery.
Yeah. We'll go with
Is there actually sleight of hand though?
Nope.
No, that's
There is skullduggery.
cutting. Okay, so this is gonna be.
Oh,
How
yeah.
hard is it though? Because I feel like these women would trust me.
Trust is not the issue.
Get
The
that
issue is
boost
pulling it
out.
off.
Right.
But like just they would assume that whatever she's doing, they would assume she's going to drink all of it because it's a ceremony.
Right, but what comes down to is like her actions
the
after
actual
the
like
fact.
physical, yeah.
Dude, I'm
'Cause
pretty sure the
if
priest.
they get into their cups and you are not, they might notice.
Yeah. Well, I kind of want the shogun to not be super drunk so that if the Kitsune reveals herself, which hopefully if this woman is the Kitsune, it will. I want an outside observer to see what is happening, so that it's not just like the priestess is.
Just say it's
fucking
traditional that she
crazy.
starts. Has to drink all 3 at the beginning. She'll be much less observant later.
Ooh.
We're so good at this. Why do we make idiot characters?
Yeah, please. Why can I be the idiot next time? It's so much more convenient.
That's right.
Here's a
Yes,
surprise.
Pete! You do this now.
I'm dumb. Let my character be dumb.
That's the problem I'm having. I have no idea how to like get shit.
You guys
like,
got to play naive jabronis last time.
Oh
now
my
the
God, I
turntables
did,
have
yeah.
rotated.
How the turntables.
I still
indeed.
don't talk if I don't have to though. Like, I'm terrible at driving social conventions. Like I have no idea I'm not good at tricking people into information.
So she's taken the first 3 cups.
So
Does
is
that
it
give
just
me
her
any-
drinking,
Yes.
or is
Ooh,
everybody drinking?
So I think no, it'll be all of us. She will have the most though, because she's the one who's actually getting married. I will have the second most, I guess.
Okay.
Theoretically, and then the observer.
All right. What is your vigilance?
My vigilance is quite good. It's 2 yellow and a green.
Nice.
Strong.
I mean, I'm yeah. Like I feel like that would be kind of important.
Vigilancia.
Vigilance.
That was a lot of green dice.
Vigilance.
that you just picked up. Bam.
That's I mean, the fact that he required them, not that many, is kind of indicative of what we're.
Yeah.
But I don't. That may be for the
Maybe this
shogun
completely
now.
ordinary lady is just a badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she has been through some shit. That's why I'm trying to go gently with this.
Nah.
That's why I'm getting her drunk.
Go hard, then go home.
Drunk seems fine. You can recover from drunk. You can't recover from having, like, being ordered to have your arm chopped off.
Okay. Carry out. Nothing seems out of the miss.
God damn it! All right.
Keep drinking.
Yeah. So, and then I do a blessing, a prayer. I can't think of one off the top of my head. I do that to sort of keep going with the ceremony, what it would be. I'm sure I could make up some nonsense and I'll go along with it.
The bride is starting to get a little red-faced. The shogun is like nothing has happened.
Yeah, well, I figured that. So, and we're gonna, okay, and then another. We should probably take some time in between. I don't want to get her, like, I can't, having the shogun's bride to be vomit all over you would probably be pretty uncool.
Yeah, I hear you don't get invited back. That happens.
Yeah. So in between
What, for
the
the
blessings and
The
the
next
cups,
royal wedding.
we're going to let us discuss your duties as wife.
I'm sorry, it's very funny.
Right. You of course will be in charge of maintaining your household, of course, as the wife to the dame, and I'm going through all of this. I need to figure out a subtle way to bring up the freaking stone.
Give it to her as a gift.
Well, I'm trying to say it's like a blessing. I'm gonna like use this like as a like a conduit for a blessing, but I'm trying to figure out how to like do that.
Do you want to like take like auguries for like how the wedding is gonna go in the marriage? You just throw out your bowl of bones and stuff.
Make a Ouija board.
That is like just in the next step of this, like performing, which I could do this for real. I could actually do a divining thing. I am gonna do that, I think.
Okay.
And see.
And
what
you throw
I
your
see.
stone in there.
Yeah.
Alright,
yeah.
you get one black dice.
Well, no, I wouldn't throw in the stone for just the initial like augury work.
If you at any point you throw the stone into the augury, you get a black dice.
Yeah, that's
because it does not belong in there.
Yeah, exactly. She's not drunk enough yet. She's a little red-faced.
Well, she's got her way to drunk.
Excellent. All right, so I got.
She's like fanning herself excessively.
Success and 2 advantage. I also don't want to arouse too much suspicion. From
So
the
you're
shogun.
what are you asking the gods specifically?
I am. Let's see. We're gonna do various asking blessings of the gods. We're going to, of course, start. We're going to work our way up. So first, for the safe passage of guests, your family is coming into town. They don't have too long a journey, correct?
Correct.
More cups. All right, 3 more cups.
All right.
All right. Do I have to roll another?
Yes.
Vigilance.
You know what? No, we're good. We'll just keep the numbers.
Really, the initial?
You want to roll again? If you want to roll again, we'll roll again.
For
I'm just doing it for
vigilance?
simplicity's sake.
I mean, as soon as I can find out, like, if I can see anything that would tip me off to, like, she's definitely Kitsune, and it would be obvious, I can, like, then produce the stone, because I already have this suspicion, that would be great. So...
Well, it hasn't happened yet, but she is definitely into her cups now. She's, like, struggling to stay upright, like, fanning herself. The shogun is, like, not affected at all. She's like, are you sure this is something? This is like water to me.
She's a hard
Interesting,
drinker.
apparently. That's curious.
Or she's just as good at skullduggery as you are.
Apparently.
Oh, this is like water. Oh.
Tosses it over her shoulder.
Ignore the wet tatami mat. There must be a leak.
Yeah, it's so
I
strange.
peed. Good old age.
I know, what are you gonna do, right?
Humans pee on the ground, right?
Yes, fellow human.
Yeah, we'll see if she crouches while she pees like that. Alright.
Anyway.
Actually,
Fuck us.
that would
Going to hell.
be a great way to get her away from the Shogun, is if I'm escorting her to, like,
The vomitorium.
a restroom of some kind.
You're presuming that the shogun does not have those exact orders as well.
What, she would escort her around?
Yeah.
This is
That
the Lord's
she's
bride.
there to make sure nothing bad happens.
Yeah, she is the Lord's bride. They're definitely going to be having.
Of course,
like,
well,
security
and
precautions
she
with
can,
her.
she can attend us as far as the, like, rest. But then it would just be her and myself. We're not.
Because
Why would you
Dominic
go
is
in the
part of
bathroom with her?
purification.
Well, because
Yeah.
she's very inebriated, and I need to ensure that the purification is happening as it
You
should.
can try that.
Yeah,
sounds nice.
I feel like that's a deception roll,
Do it.
isn't it?
Most
Yeah.
def,
Oh my
Given
God.
that you're lying to a woman who has been married.
I'm gonna go ahead and go up. I have this experience that I haven't spent yet, so
I'm
I'm just gonna go ahead and
myself
spend
and
it
go
now.
ask for help.
I don't know about your bitch ass wedding. We go hard.
You're marrying a lord. You gotta be able to take lord level sake.
Indeed, there's going to be many ceremonies. We're gonna have to be
Get turned,
sipping a lot. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and attempt deception to see if I can I only want to separate her for long enough to ask a question using the stone.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So roll
Why can't you
deception.
do it
What am I
here?
rolling?
It
against?
is 3 red and
Ooh.
1 purple.
Holy
Ooh.
shit! No.
It's not my fault that being a good general is tied to the same stats as being hard to lie to.
Fuck me!
So
There's
then don't
no
go
way
with
I
that
could
plan.
possibly succeed. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead.
Just
and
like
not do
just
that.
like casually bring the gem out as if it's like a prayer bead or something.
So, I'm gonna venture that perhaps maybe when you have people sitting in a triangle, there's an angle at which one person can see something you're holding to your side and the other person can't.
Yeah,
That is true.
like
That is
just
also true.
open your hands and have it where she could only the girl could see it, but the shogun would be on the offside.
Mhm. Now I just need to ask the right question or
But
make the right
my
request.
question to you is, why do you think the shogun would know that the stone is anything more than just a stone?
Yeah, but wouldn't she find it weird that it was there at all? She obviously has
No, this is a religious woman with a bunch of religious artifacts.
That's true.
She's like a general. What does she know about religion?
All right, so I'm just
That's true.
and was this would it just compel actions or would I be able to if she is a kitsune?
Gauge her reaction to it.
Remember, you
Way.
cannot compel her to do anything if she is a kitsune. That
Oh.
would be harmful to her.
Right? No, I don't even know. I just want the truth of the matter. That would be a fairly normal question. This you have the purest intentions with this wedding,
You could ask
a
that.
ceremonial question.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead
Say
and
it
do
upon the
exactly
truth
that.
stone.
Yeah. Look at the truth stone. It compels you.
Yep.
Yeah,
So this is what we're doing?
I do that. I do
Alright,
that.
I need for you to understand this is very important. I have not flipped any fate points, not rolled any dice. She answers you that yes, she has the most purest of intentions.
Okay.
Again, no fate points, no dice, no mechanics.
So this is definitely the truth.
This is no. What I'm telling you is that she's not done anything to hide what she is. The stone has no effect on her.
Oh, at all, huh? There we go.
She answers the question as you presented it.
Oh shit. Okay.
Try the Shogun, I guess.
What about you, Shogun?
Hey,
What about you, Shogun?
How
You got
do
pure
you
intentions
feel
about
about
this?
the yeah?
You should though.
You should.
As witness to this ceremony,
Nice.
Nice.
do you have the purest intentions for this couple's future?
Okay, again, no mechanics, no fate points, no dice. Yes, she does.
All right, so it's not these two bitches. Who else is it?
That is the best I can tell you, other than outright saying that these are not Kitsune.
Yeah.
But you can
Right.
take it as I'm saying these are not
These
Kitsune.
are not.
Yeah.
So
The only
who-
one though that's
who is
the only one that's dramatically changing is the Lord.
that's
Kitsune are
like-
universally women.
I know, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying maybe it's not.
Maybe illusion magic.
Well, no,
Maybe
I
there
think
never was
I
a
think
Kitsune.
I'm gonna say
more
Kitsune can change their appearance. No one said they had to always stay in a female
They
form.
always take a female form, according to the stories.
It's got to be someone around her, or who benefits.
Queen
It always
Mono.
comes back. Yeah, her former boss would be the only one to benefit, and that is a dude.
Didn't I kill the shit out of when we were at that kangaroo court? There was a lady who was running stuff, and I just murdered the shit out of her, and she's dead.
No.
No, you are.
She got shot in the
I am-
leg.
Yeah,
Okay.
Wasn't
and
that her?
I'm now sitting
Yes.
across from her. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the girl.
That was her.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, I shot her in the leg.
Yes, I
Nice.
said she got
was,
shot.
She
in
was the
leg.
one that was sitting next to the crazy Ronin.
She was standing
boy.
next to the king who was wearing the crown.
Yeah,
yes.
and was giving him and was supporting him.
I
so-
mean, her family would benefit.
But what does that have to do with?
Well, you haven't met them yet, so you have no
We
idea.
haven't- Yeah.
But the question becomes: is this just a weird coincidence that this crazy Ronin and had this crown and she happened to be there, or is there like legitimately a reason they both have it at the same time?
I mean, she could have just been wrapped up in the same illusion magic as everybody else. Except she
who's
was
good
not.
at casting illusion
She
magic?
was brought. I mean, the Kitsune. That's their whole steez.
But she's not one.
Right.
So there's a.
Also,
So
illusion
there's
magic
someone
isn't
around her.
universal to Kitsune. Like other
That
things can
is
do
true.
illusion magic as well.
But the only thing we have to go off is the
Fuck
stone.
with me, Tom.
I'm not fucking with you. I'm just trying to prevent you
introduce
from
two different. Okay.
falling into a hole that is irrelevant that I can no longer get you out of without revealing meta plot stuff.
Well, I understand, but I'm just saying, like, there's obviously a
I'm gonna
stone
die.
for whatever reason that
You're
tracks
gonna kill me
Kitsune,
and I'm
which is
dead.
either intentional or unintentional.
Yeah.
I will say this out of character. There is at least one Kitsune in this story.
Right.
So you're not on the wrong track. It is just not the two
It's
people
just
you have
not
asked.
these two people. Yeah. So I think I would then.
What are their major female
If they are not out to fuck us
doesn't have to be
over,
major.
I'm
You
gonna
too.
go ahead.
Beat 'em up!
Yeah. I was the Kitsune all along.
Ah, next level shapeshifter.
You did help everybody who asked you for help.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah.
God, that'd be dope.
Oh.
as fuck.
That would be very cool.
I was not that smart.
I was gonna say, we're not doing another.
The skinwalker.
Skinwalker.
I was not that smart.
We're not
In
doing-
hindsight, I wish I had done that. That would have been way cooler.
That would have been very dope.
So,
All right. So I guess it. I wait. You know, we do the ceremony until sundown. Oh, did I say midnight? Of course I meant sundown. What a miss.
Much less, like a much
Speech.
smaller water drop next to the Shogun's head. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Like, you get the
yes.
feeling like she's here because the Lord asked her to be, but she doesn't really care for the bride either.
Right. If I'm going to perform my own purification rituals back at the temple that involve slightly less sake. Thank you very much.
When you come back to the temple,
Yeah. I'm
give me
coming
that rock.
back. Yeah.
Well, there's something that's gonna happen before you leave. Though.
Okay.
You don't know.
Just let me know when you want to leave the room.
You don't know.
Okay. Well, do they go out ahead of me? Would they?
Well,
leave
are you?
before
My question
me?
is, are you done with the ceremonies or not?
I mean, I've gotten her pretty wasted. I've asked the questions with the magic rock. She's not. She's being used by whoever's orchestrating the plot, but she is not orchestrating the plot, and neither is the other chick in the room. So.
So when like you like end the ceremony, everybody stands up to bow, and she like starts to fall over, and like the Damayo like runs over, like clearly not drunk at all, like grabs her, and like supports her, and like takes her out of the room.
Yeah.
So obviously she was not.
Oh, I didn't intend for her to get wasted.
No,
'cause I
but
wanted her
she
to
was
see
like not even like anything.
the bitch.
She was also doing your trick
tricking
of
me.
like not actually
Oh,
drinking.
Mhm.
adorable. Look at us. Okay.
What a waste of sake.
Yeah.
Don't worry, there's plenty more where that came from. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to begin to gather my belongings and head back to the temple.
All right, a letter arrives for you, Hamish, at your hovel in the
In the boat.
Oh,
the boat.
jeepers.
It's another invitation from the no playwright for
Interesting.
another dinner.
Can I get that rock?
Of course.
Dope.
Yes,
I'm gonna go to
it
dinner
would
with the rock.
appear that, yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna wear it as a necklace.
how are you going to do that?
I'm going to wrap it in some string and tie it around my neck.
All right, maybe some sort of crafting roll.
Let's see. Yeah,
I'm gonna go with
that.
skullduggery.
Are you
Okay.
doing that? Is that? Alright.
I was just gonna say, why don't we go to a blacksmith or something?
I mean.
I didn't meet any of those except
nah.
Uncle.
You just need like.
That is true. You did meet Uncle Blacksmith.
Yeah, I'm gonna go meet Uncle
You
Blacksmith.
could totally,
and,
get
whip
someone
me up
to
something real
just
quick.
put a gem in a necklace
Yeah.
thing to tie around your neck. Like,
Yeah.
that wouldn't be
That's
Uncle
all I
hard.
Blacksmith is actually like the blacksmith to the Damayo.
All right.
Oh yeah.
He's actually like somebody. Like he's a quality blacksmith,
Also-
but like he's not a magic blacksmith.
Yeah.
For the
Hey, guy,
record,
Can you real quick get me
skills
up in here?
mechanics.
Yeah.
Mechanics.
Yeah. I was gonna say I used that skill. A
Yeah, right, so he'll
lot
make you,
last
like, he'll-
campaign.
Like put some like resin on the
Yeah.
top of the
Almost
stone
like it
to
was
wrap
my
string,
job
and
or
then
Sure.
something.
Yeah. Cool.
Nice.
And then I'll wear it.
Sure.
And I'll go to dinner.
Okay. So you arrive at her place. Wayland is also there, obviously, to
Yeah.
Well, no, I guess you don't need a translator, so Wayland
I
is
don't.
Woo!
Yeah.
So it's just you and her.
Cool.
You don't need to translate.
Hi, how you doing?
Body
I'm good, how are you?
language.
Oh, excuse me. Hey, how are you doing?
I'm well,
Ah, it's lovely. Can you do me a favor?
Oh my god.
absolutely.
Can you shake hands with the wall over there?
How do you do that?
You just rub it.
Is this some sort of weird tradition you have?
Yeah.
Sure, so go and do that.
Fuck
It's a
it.
superstition of mine.
Yeah, sure, go do it.
All right.
You need to.
Now can you walk backwards toward me?
She'll do it again. You get the feeling like out of politeness to you.
Okay.
She thinks this is super
Yeah,
fucking weird.
she's
She's
just
like,
trying
what
to
is
chill.
this white dude doing?
So now that we've done that,
Like it's intentional. Now that we've completed that
Yeah,
ceremony.
now that the ceremony
thank you
is
for
done.
obliging me there. I'm a little I just have these odd quirks, you understand.
Yes. Well, will you do something for me though?
Sure.
Will you please remove all jewelry?
Why?
Let's- Just so I wanted a nice, pleasant evening, and I don't want to be fussed with having to wear my finest kimonos and jewelry to match the level of which you have worn.
Oh
So, like,
shit!
a rope with a rock on it.
It is, yeah.
It is a fancy ass stone though.
Kill her.
I
Kill
think
her now.
it's just a rock. If you can't kill her, she is the Kitsune.
Kick her with her
now.
hooves.
Stamp her to death with your tiny hooves.
I
have a
think
compromise
Kitsune
for
would
you.
be surprised as
Okay.
shit if that happened to them.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Hop on one
You're
foot.
definitely gonna have to
She will hop on one
ninja
foot.
out.
Oh,
we fucking
found her.
All right, got there. Cool. Yeah, I'll take it off. I'll go ahead and pocket that.
I knew
Yep.
it was gonna be the crazy fucking.
Yeah.
All right. So let's have a lovely dinner.
I don't
What do you say,
understand why
here?
it's her.
All right.
You know, I was like, it's
Um,
gonna be the one.
Yeah. So
Gotta bring her back to me at some point.
we were going to discuss Shakespeare, as I recall.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to actually go through it.
No, but she's basically what she's going to tell you is that she wants to do like an adaptation of Macbeth,
Ha!
For,
Of
like,
course she
the
fucking
first
does.
like play that she was going to put on here.
Interesting thing, you call it the Scottish play, and you don't refer to it by name in a theatre ever, or you'll fucking die.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, don't do that.
I mean, you gotta like.
But anyway, she wants to know if you have
I
any
used to do
insight.
that to high school.
Like she provides you
Oh.
with her translation of
Or
it
the
and
hate
wants to know like
superstition.
how
When
it
I was
matches up to the
little, don't say
authenticity
Macbeth
of
in here.
the actual play.
So
You should have done that.
I assume she did a good job of it.
Well, she didn't do the
You were
translation. It's the
fine.
translation she got.
Oh, okay.
So that's
is
why
it-
she's double checking it.
Yeah, is it any good?
It's adequate. Like obviously, if you presented it in the Globe, it would get laughed at.
Yeah.
But here, who the fuck's gonna know the difference?
That's true.
And like some of the like names have been changed to like local places.
Yeah, I'll say it's generally fine. If you want, I could help you make it a bit more poetic.
Well, actually, she would like you to like help her put on the production.
Oh,
I'd
God,
love
you
to.
weren't kidding about the damn play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
not kidding about
God,
the damn play.
I forgot about the no theater director.
Here we go
I
on
didn't.
the list of character arcs and story plots. Down here, first no production.
God
Yep.
bless it. Okay.
We got there eventually.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'd be happy to help. Yeah.
Alright.
That's pretty much
So
all I
now
need.
on, you have a 5-day week, like 2-hour appointment where you have to be at the theater to help do all that.
Sure.
It's just something you have to factor in when doing plans.
Okay, that's fine. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and scamper on back to the temple.
Okay.
After my lovely dinner is concluded. Hey guys, I found it.
You found. That's great because it's definitely not who I thought it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who is it? Wait, you had the no director? How did?
What?
Huh?
Yeah. Turns out.
Suddenly there's a knocking on the outside of your temple door. Like a polite knocking, not like a barging
Gotcha.
where the police knock.
Do we know?
Dripping with
do we
malice,
know
though.
that
Mhm.
Hamish is
You know,
wanted?
I know.
Have you told any of us?
Not yet.
Again, it's a polite knocking.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, so do the authorities. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead.
I
And...
think I'm heading to the temple at this point. I woke up, I'm like, how did they find the hovel to send the letters to?
Yeah,
I don't have an address.
They sent it to the boat. And then they just assume that, like, hey, letter for horseman.
Yeah.
The other Yakuza guys are like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, we know exactly
Oh,
what the fuck
our
you're
He gets letters now?
horseman,
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Fancy boy, eh?
Mhm.
That's exactly what happens.
Yeah.
Wandering up to the temple.
All right. Yeah.
So as you're wandering up to the temple, you see that the no director is there, and she's like lightly tapping on the door.
Halt.
Does she have any, she had an entourage the last time I saw her, right?
Yeah, but not this time. Of course, the last time you saw her was at like a super official party.
Yeah.
What is her name? Calling her the no director feels
Her
mean.
name is somewhere here.
I kill her. No, I'm just kidding.
You can't do
Akami
that.
Itsu.
So would it be
Akami Itsu. Yeah, Akami Itsu. That's her full name. She only has
Okay.
one name. She's
Oh.
like Cher.
Uh-oh.
She's that famous. She only has one name.
Nice.
Is it,
Again, she's performed for the Emperor.
what time is it?
It's nighttime.
Like late at night?
It's dark. Not late at night, but it's dark.
You
So
know,
that-
7, 8.
It's either late dinner or post dinner.
So it's a Kamimitsu?
Yes.
Okay.
Has she seen me yet?
No, she has her back to you.
Okay.
And she's wearing like nice kimono, but not like ostentatious, fancy kimono. Like just something you assume that somebody of her status would wear as
So,
like a casual.
Yeah,
kimono.
correct me if I'm wrong. But from Sven's point of view, we know there's like a fucking shapeshifter about. I'm wandering around at night. There's no one else around. There's a well-dressed woman outside the temple where my friends are.
Well, I didn't say there wasn't anybody else around.
She doesn't have an entourage.
She does not have her entourage, but there's
But there's
normal
people in the streets. It's
milling
not
around.
late
So it's
enough.
not like the witching hour.
Right, it's not the witch.
No.
It's just after dinner.
I've not been, gone that long.
Okay.
Well, she's
People
tapping
are
on the
avoiding
door.
her, but that's mostly because she's somebody and they are nobody.
If she's tapping on the door, I'll just go ahead and open the door.
Well,
she will bow to
yeah.
you politely.
Oh, hey, I just saw you.
Yes, I thought I'd come in and talk to your friends.
Why?
Well, you have something that is important to me, and I figure you've put 2 and 2 together by now.
What?
Let's talk without any sort of veil between us.
Oh, we're going along with this.
I think.
What I have to say is something that I would not want to talk about on the street. Could you perhaps let me in?
I think that is legitimate.
Hey,
Thank
Sven,
you.
can you come too?
Sure.
Yeah, this is.
Hello.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll-
it would be super rude to just leave her out in the street.
Good luck,
That would
guys.
be
I'm not even
I'd do
there.
it.
That would be way weirder than like.
I'd do it.
Of course
No,
you
we'll bring
would.
her in.
Yeah, let's
All
bring
right.
her in.
Again, she's
So-
been nothing but nice to you.
You're
Yeah.
not wrong.
Well, and they're
So-
not necessarily evil. Like.
Well, I don't know. So, just so we're clear, you're a fox person,
Yes.
all right? She's a fox
As like
person.
she'll like
Purpose,
let a
yeah.
tail like flop out of her kimono.
Ooh. Yeah. I mean.
I have one of those too.
Yes. You are a horse person.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you do not have any magic powers.
That you know of.
Damn, I was gonna say that.
Hey.
High five.
Nice. All right. So, what you doing?
Many things are horse.
Because we've got some weird shite happening.
I'm not.
There's some ensorcelment going on. We're pretty sure, but we can't track it. Can you help us out?
I certainly can help you, but I'm not here on any sort of plan. I'm here to put on a play.
So you're just an artsy fartsy
Yeah.
Kitsune?
Look,
You
not every story about us is some truthful tale of us destroying some young man. Like, sometimes we just try to live our lives, man.
All right. So given that, I apologize for my earlier, compelling you to do weird shite.
No, I understood why.
Yeah, there was just something fishy, and I had to, yeah. So
I had heard you've been running around town with the stone anyway, so.
we have.
Who'd you hear it from?
So that is actually sort of an important question. From whom did you hear that?
People
Actually,
around the
literally everybody. I was not shy.
You
about
Yeah.
it.
were not shy.
People around the
yeah.
court.
Yeah. All right. So I guess sort of the thing is, so we believe that the maid that's marrying the emperor is some kind of shisty.
I'm not sure.
Well,
Not
basically,
that
we're
sure of
confused
that
about
now.
that whole scenario.
It
and
is
we're wondering if
deeply
there's anything
weird.
you could, do or help us with to sort of figure that out.
I mean, I can help you guys. I don't know anything out right now. It's personally not my business until now.
I have
That's fair.
questions.
Okay.
In the woods, that was you.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Literally, the first moment I met you was at the party.
What important thing were you looking for? Would that be the stone?
Again, I'm just here to put on a play.
When you came to my temple here tonight, you said
Oh
you
no,
there was
I
something very important to
I
you.
knew that's where Hamish was, and I
Yeah.
needed to talk to him about this before he went and did something untoward.
Yeah.
Without
Because I
me
was
knowing.
going to do something untoward.
That does seem like Hamish.
That's-
Yes, that's probably a good instinct.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I figured that he had already told you guys since he spends all his time with you guys.
Mhm.
Indeed, yes, for better or
And
for
very
worse.
personable.
And you are at least a reasonable sort.
Well, thank you. I do appreciate that in this den of madness.
I don't understand that.
I understand that. You don't understand that. Yes,
Got 'em.
That tracks with our experience so far.
Yeah. So I guess.
You were contracted by the emperor to put on a play for the daimyo.
Yes,
Why?
just a gift from the emperor, as far as I know.
The two are not. I didn't believe the two were on terribly good terms at the moment.
Well, yes, that would explain the choice of play.
Yeah. Well,
But, you know, when the Emperor asks you for a favor, you can't say no.
this is.
So you can do crazy sorcery magic and shit, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know anything about how you might go about disposing of a body in such a way that you might convince the people that Kappa done it?
I mean, yes, I could feasibly do something like that.
Okay. Did
Oh
you?
no.
No.
I think she's
Okay.
being honest when she said she.
Again,
really
the first
was
time
just
she met you guys
contracted
was at that
here.
party.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it doesn't mean she couldn't have done something. Whatever, it's fine.
That was the
how
party
close
for
are
her
you
coming to town.
Your brethren.
It's not like that at all.
So like, there's
What are you trying to say? That they all should know each other?
Then we have to sort of
Literally, yes.
gathering every year? No.
No, that's not a
No.
thing.
I wouldn't
Okay.
know if anybody else in town is one.
So
Okay.
You would not know.
she's saying
No.
she doesn't know, but also we have this stone that is for controlling them. That we
Compelling.
Yeah,
compelling them, that
compelling.
we got from that encounter. So we're dealing with possibly another spookum.
Yeah.
So, if there's another in town and they have evil intent, will you help us, you know,
The
show them
exorcism.
the error on their ways?
Are you asking her with the stone or without the
Yes.
stone?
Without first.
She'll say yes.
I'm glad we did it without.
Yeah.
She genuinely, you get the feel she genuinely likes you guys.
Yeah.
Which
She
is
sees the good in
I
you.
think because it's so baffling
believe
for us
it.
that
Never
someone
seen that
likes
before.
us that
Yeah.
it's like.
No, I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. I did make at least one NPC to be an ally for you guys.
That's sweet
Thank
of you.
God.
Despite my best efforts.
Yeah.
You
All
did
right.
try to almost kill her.
So, yeah, I think that's good to know. I don't really know that we can do much about that right now. I think we should just wait for the wedding to happen and see,
Well,
you know.
anything you need to tell me that you have already discovered that might help in this investigation or my abilities to aid you,
I
now's
mean,
the chance.
there has been. There was an assassination of a German right before you came into town that has put the Westerners and the Japanese at odds with each other.
Yes, I did hear about that.
Yeah.
I assumed you knew about that.
He did it.
I was not going to reveal that.
That's fine.
Well-
she's cool.
That cat is well out of the bag.
You decided that?
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
I've decided she's cool.
Yeah, that was.
I mean, she's trusted you with her secrets.
Yeah, that
she
was
didn't have
arranged
to.
by the court. Yes.
So, yeah, also there was somebody else. We were trying to find the body for a while and we couldn't. That's why I asked about the Kappa. They
Okay.
stole a body. Also, the Emperor's been acting kind of weird recently.
With the Damio.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. Well, the good news is that I have a ticket to attend his wedding.
Oh, lovely.
I
Could
have
you
fingers in
invite
it.
me?
No, I don't think that's possible.
That's really reasonable.
As much as I want to help you, Hamish.
Yeah,
I don't
understand.
think that is possible.
Yeah.
There are limits to my help.
Yeah. So if you could just keep an eye out for anything, magical.
Yes, I will.
I mean, you could totally tell her two people that you know for a fact are gonna be there.
Oh yeah, they're going to
Yeah.
be there too.
I'm not here right now.
Well,
Yeah.
she's not there right now, so.
There's going to be a friend of ours. What's in the card? What's there as well?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Fucking
Mikuro.
Chio.
I'm
Yeah.
Mikuro.
Son of a
That's
bitch.
Mikuro, that's Chio. I say, gesturing vaguely at her and the air.
Yeah.
The castle.
I will.
Yes.
I don't know who that is, but I'll keep an eye out.
She doesn't talk a lot.
I will be there.
Gio
I
looks
want
like
her
that.
out.
Well, I figured you will be busy.
Mikuro is the daimyo's daughter. She's like 5'10", pretty hot. Got that dead look in her eyes. Pretty sneaky. If you notice her at all.
There's like a lot of wrong information in that sentence, but all right.
Yeah, I'm like, is that supposed to be?
I've never seen a picture of her.
No, I just read a lot of wrong things in the description too.
She's not kind of hot.
No, the
I
Domino's.
didn't say that.
Yeah.
She's not the Domino's daughter.
Yeah, she is.
Who is?
She's the.
You. Domino doesn't have any daughters.
He does.
He has two sons.
No,
And they don't live here.
Who he
I'm
hates.
with Sven here. I think you're all mistaken.
You think and.
Well, you don't know really, because you're new here.
Right.
And you're drunk.
I have
Not
not,
that
had.
drunk.
Yeah.
Said every drunk person ever. I am not drunk.
Sir, excuse me, sir. You're number one.
I'm star number one.
Not drunk.
I like being star number one.
I bet you do.
Alright.
Ugh.
Yeah, so do we have time to do the wedding?
Nope.
No.
Oh,
Alright.
hell no.
She's just the
Also,
last
I
thing
have so
she-
much things I want to prep before then.
Yeah, the last thing she says is like she impresses upon you guys the importance of keeping her secret.
Oh, I won't
Like,
tell no one.
yeah,
I'm
she
real
like-
easy to lie too, but I'm also real good at lying.
Like this is like a kill on sight secret. Like
Yeah.
yeah. That's why she's willing to help you because she has to trust you with her secret.
Yeah.
I mean, if anybody asks me, I'll tell them. But who's gonna ask me?
Yeah.
That's
You-
great.
is the no lady a Kitsune?
And then she'll say that she'll see you tomorrow for your, or the day after tomorrow for your first, like, session of helping her put on.
That sounds lovely. It's been a long time since I've been in a play.
All right, that's where we'll leave it for tonight.
All
Nice.
right.
Tomorrow we will
So-
begin the wedding.